Good morning. Imagine this. You are currently living with an illness that has completely altered your entire life, but you have no idea what the sickness is. You have been gradually feeling worse for the past 3 years. 5 different medical professionals have examined you, and yet no diagnosis has proven correct, and you're beginning to give up hope. One day you find yourself conducting the same pointless research for the 1,000th time on your many symptoms when you come across an unfamiliar term: Lyme disease. You're just trying to understand why none of your doctors that you have seen have even mentioned this disease. But now, for the first time in 3 seemingly endless years, there's hope. And it's all thanks to the American Lyme Disease Foundation. The American Lyme Disease Foundation deserves a donation because chronic Lyme disease is growing, education is essential, and families need answers. First off, the American Lyme Disease Foundation deserves a donation because chronic Lyme is growing. The CDC estimates that there are nearly 325,000 new cases of Lyme disease in the United States alone. This continual increase over the years should alert the medical community that Lyme disease is not just going to go away. Due to the growing nature of this disease, it is necessary that foundations and organizations with efficient funds in support of the disease exist. Secondly, the American Lyme Disease Foundation deserves a donation because education is essential. This foundation places particular emphasis on the importance of prevention and early intervention in avoiding long-term illnesses. The ALDF provides an array of brochures, tick ID cards, and other materials that contain current information. In addition, they offer vital educational programs and services to the public, government agencies, and the medical community. Thirdly, the American Lyme Disease Foundation deserves a donation because families need answers. The victims of this disease and their families are put under tremendous amounts of stress due to medical bills and the high likelihood of the affected to become unemployed. Children who get sick are often forced to miss large quantities of school, putting them behind in the long run. If this disease turns chronic, the child could end up affected for the rest of their lives. Lastly, Lyme protesters believe that Lyme disease is difficult to be proven biologically, so why give your money to a completely unpredictable disease? They argue that the symptoms of Lyme disease are vague and varied and could apply to numerous conditions. However, just because a disease is unpredictable does not mean that it does not exist. The denial of Lyme disease shows that there is an ever-present need for awareness and education in our community. In conclusion, the American Lyme Disease Foundation deserves a donation because chronic Lyme is constantly expanding, education is necessary, and families need hope. Without research, knowledge, and awareness, things are never going to change. How many more people have to be affected, or families have to suffer before Lyme receives the attention it demands? Give victims of Lyme disease hope that this illness will no longer be dismissed as non-existent, and prevent those who have not yet been affected from ever going through the pain and struggle this disease brings. Recognize Lyme as a life-changing disease. Donate to the American Lyme Disease Foundation today. Make a difference. Thank you.